Hey everyone, Sean here, and today in this video, hopefully I can make this quick for the sake of my errands and stuff like that. But not only that, just for the optimization of this video. I just wanted to get my quick opinion in here before this banner goes up, and wanted to say whether I personally recommend it or not. I understand that both Tainari and Zhongli are up, or well, the information has been released for these two banners, and they're going to be up soon. Hopefully I can get this video uploaded by tomorrow-ish. Anyway, Tainari and Zhongli are definitely the main 5 stars, and Tainari is the new face on the block. Indeed, with the Dendro elements that is, been hyped up and stuff like that. But as much as I would like to, try to pull for Tainari and have that, 5-star Dendro unit, right at the start, I would much rather wait for him, just solely because Tainari is going to be featured after 3.1, I believe. So let's just give it's like pretty much a maximum of 10 weeks, I believe, since they shortened the update period and stuff like that. So somewhere in 10 weeks, we'll have him in the standard rotation, meaning that even during the 50-50 pity, you have a chance to get Tainari during your 50-50 pity. And so that really, de-incentivizes, for me anyway, to try to pull for Tainari, with my Primo gems. Pretty much, what I've been gathering all the Primo gems as much as I can. It's just, I don't know. I don't feel like doing so for a unit that I will eventually get down the road, and I don't have to wait for Tainari for the event banner sort of rotation, throughout time. Much I'd rather do that with the other banner to part 2 of the double banner, which is Kokomi. We don't have Kokomi at the moment, of course. That will feature Dory as well as a 4-star. But what I'm gonna do, with that being said, is probably gonna do a maximum of 40 summons on the Zhongli banner. That way, because I do want to get Cole early on, and then try to get another constellation for Cole, which would be pretty nice. I'd rather have someone like Cole on the team, who does Dendro, and what I mean. Like, I much rather get her than someone like Tainari. That's just me anyway. And I do have a chance to try to get Zhongli at C1. That's kind of like my sort of mentality on this approach of things. Otherwise, I will be spending most of my Primo gems on Kokomi, because I do really want Kokomi. I think she's a really solid Hydro unit. But then again, yes, it is optimal to wait, for who is after that, right? It could be Alhaitham. I keep forgetting his name, but it's the cool dude with the earpiece from that is also Dendro. He's a sword user, I believe, but that's word on the street. But anyway, rather I do this, put my 40 summons into this than the other banner, just because I can get possibly Zhongli. But yes, the standard rotation is still the same during this time. So obviously Tainari is not going to be in here. But even so, I'm okay with that. Rather, I'd rather try to get Zhongli than try to get Tainari. That's just me anyway, because I do really like Zhongli. Having the double pillars would be pretty cool and funny, but at the same time, it would probably double the recharge on Zhongli's meteor, essentially. The big planet buffalo, or whatever you call it. Because every little hit brings you a little particle of geo energy to Zhongli, essentially, and that is one way or the other pretty helpful, right? You can never turn down energy, because more burst equals more DPS. Anyway, so Cole, I'd rather try to get her than I'm trying to get Tainari. That's just me anyway. Because again, I can eventually get Tainari. That's just my mentality anyway. Now you could say yes, I will eventually get Cole as well, but I don't know. Of the two, I'd rather get the 4-star Dendro unit than the 5-star unit. I know it sounds strange. Hear me out. or you already did rather, but you heard me out. Otherwise, either of these banners aren't too bad. It's funny enough, all archers or bow users, the official and Diona, both of them are not bad units at all. I think Diona's a pretty underrated unit who is pretty much like the 4-star Zhongli. Like, as long as you have her pumped up with HP, I think her shields will be pretty meaty enough. They are pretty helpful, and not only that, she provides, you know, cryo with that melt, freeze, or whatever, frozen, so on and so forth. Superconduct, you name it. Official is definitely helpful as well with her support DPS or sub DPS, especially by the time when you get C6. So if you don't have a fully constellationed official, I think you can go for this banner as well. I think it's a pretty healthy banner for either one. If you really like Tighnari, by all means go ahead. You know, if you want to try to get multiple constellations of Tighnari, by all means go for it. I mean, we don't know how good or bad he will potentially be. I don't think he'll be a bad unit. I think maybe how mid he could be. I don't know, but we'll definitely have to see about that. Otherwise, when it comes to other updates, I did want to address other things. I believe. Let me see. So, I think. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. I know it's not the banner here, but this is what you get from the banner, which seems okay. Although the 5-star kind of scares me a little bit because of the spear. But otherwise, the 4-star weapons are great. I think, other than the bell, it's that's the only cuck of the 4-star weapons. Otherwise, the Favonius weapons plus the stringless is pretty good for 4-star weapons. Otherwise, if you really want to go for the 5-star bow, Dendro, that's, I guess, maybe tied to Tighnari, then I guess by all means. But I always think that the weapon banner is kind of a trap. But unless you really don't want any characters at the moment, and I guess that's fine. I forgot to say that Cole is pretty much like either a sub DPS or possibly a DPS unit, however you want to build her. I'm probably definitely going to build her as a sub DPS unit with Dendro, which is about, you know, hopefully be helping us out throughout our early parts of Sumeru. Let's see. So I'm trying to just see when this particular event takes place here. Let me just see here. So it's going to be after version 3.0. Huh. Well, we know for sure that it's going to take place. Wait, so okay, so I guess this would be happening at the same time when the event drops or the 3.0 update drops. Okay, so that's what it sounds like. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, at the very latest, it's the 27th, which is just 5 days away as I record this. So shouldn't be too far away. If not, it should be the same day as the update. So that's pretty cool. So that way I can get another copy of Cole, hopefully. If I don't, then that's that. I mean, I'm building up pity anyway, so either way, I should be okay with that. We should be good. But other than that, there is an update sort of thing that I did want to address. Retweeted that here. There it is. Yes. Oh, Xeonit provides the TLDR for the 3.0 updates that come with it. There's going to be a patch of sorts for the gameplay side of things as well. So, of course, we're going to get from 3.0 Sumeru, big update, right? Inari, Cole, and Dori. That's going to be part 2 for Dori, right? Dendro element will be added, of course. 5 craftable weapons. That's from the forging weapons. That's probably gonna be tied with Dendro. New enemies. This one is a big one for me. 10 team slots. So that means we're gonna have 6 more slots to make our teams. It's gonna be so helpful. My goodness. Oh man, like it's about time. Like geez, especially with the new element in here, right? Now you're gonna make more teams. So that's a really good update in my opinion. I think everyone has that same opinion. Sound effects, I guess. I don't know what's specifically addressed. Improved fishing and tree farming, like, you know, when you're trying to gather wood. Voice lines, and then this one, I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. I mean, this one is annoying, but HP, I mean, I guess because I mean, when it comes to the goblets, you do prefer, I mean, you do want to have the element, right? So Dendro, especially coming up, a Pyro, and then all that stuff, and the rest, rather than these ones. Although there are units that could use these, so I mean, you still have a chance to get them. Of course, they're not zero by any means, but it's, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is all main stats stuff, so it shouldn't be too bad. But when it comes to like substats, I mean, defense percent is annoying. I'll give it that. But attack and HP pretty helpful nowadays, right? With more units using HP as their stat bonus, you know? But when it comes to most units, I think having main stats of either these two aren't really that helpful. So I guess this is a good change overall-ish, but they do have their uses, right? Attack percentage goblets, I actually use that on Raiden Shogun, because she really benefits from energy recharge, and her attacks turn into electro anyway, so what doesn't matter, really. I think that's also why I probably should try using a attack percentage goblet with someone like Yoimiya, because her attacks turn in, she has a skill that turns all attacks into pyro anyway. So I mean, either way, I mean, I guess it's not too bad of an issue. But for overall, you do want the element on the goblet. Yeah, but this is a great change. This is a universally good change. It's gonna be so convenient. Oh my goodness, because I want more teams even without the intro. But it's just gonna be super convenient either way. This one probably too, with the trees and stuff like that. That'd be pretty helpful. And yeah, of course, the Dendro stuff, Sumeru, it's gonna be great. So I think you know, when it comes to the banner stuff, I think this is it's looking pretty good ish. It's a nice start, right? And you know, we have Zhongli. He's like one of the best units in the game, if not, I mean, he could be regarded as the best. I wouldn't disagree with that. But he just makes the game so much easier. He's so helpful for units like Hu Tao, for example, for anyone who sacrifices their HP, who's just squishy. He is so helpful. He has the media shield out of anyone. He is literally a god when it comes to shields. So having a dual banner with Dong Li, what more could you ask for, right? Along with the new Dendro 5-star unit, Tainari. But when it comes to Tainari, I'd rather just wait, because there are other cool units like this guy here, Al-Hytham, right? Hytham. His name is so hard for me to remember for some reason. And then there's Nilo and Nahida, Dory, you know, pretty cool looking. I would like to try to get Nilo. She looks really cute. And then, of course, Nahida is, well, I mean, and I guess it. But anyway, he is the Archon, I believe. So, you know, I would try to get all the Archons. I think a lot of people try to, anyways. That is pretty much my piece on everything else, all major. You know, in short word, I'm not gonna go too deep on these two banners, but when it comes to, you know, just dropping in just for the sake of collate, I'm gonna do it on Zhongli's banner. That's kind of how that's my plan. So anyway, that's it for me. That's my sort of two-piece on this whole update so far as a start. I think it's I think I'm I'm pretty ready. I'm pretty excited to see all the new stuff and try to just wish on the banners, man. It's been a while since I've last wished on something, right? So pretty excited in that regard too. So anyways, hope everyone has a good day, and don't forget to like and subscribe, comment. If anyone has any questions, I'll be more than happy to try to answer them. And also, consider joining the membership. It really helps out, and I do appreciate it. You do definitely get something out of it. Yeah. So again, this is my sort of Hawk Talks really quick video on the upcoming 3.0 update, along with the banner being revealed and stuff like that. The 2 banners, right, for part 1 at least. But for part 2, I mean, you already got a kind of a hint. I'm gonna get Kokomi, but we'll I'll do another video once those 4 stars are revealed as well, along with Dory. So anyways, again, thank you very much. I'll see you all in the next video. Ciao now.